Hello everybody, I'm Faraz. I'm teaching IELTS at the moment and we are here for IELTS speaking practice. So in this speaking section, I would invite one of the participants from Facebook Live, and whosoever accepts a request, I'll ask him questions which are asked in IELTS exams, and let's see how he or she answers them. I'll upload these on my Facebook and on my YouTube channel as well. I'll also write my feedback on this so that you should learn and understand from the practice of other people and improve your IELTS speaking score. IELTS speaking practice requires practice as it is for any other skill. So more you do it, the better you get on it. But just a few tips that I must give you before anybody joins. Please do not give short answers. It's not your knowledge that examiner is interested to know. Examiner wants to know how well you can express yourself. Okay, in IELTS speaking there are three sections. In section number 1 there are short questions related to personal life, and then in the second section speaker is asked, candidate is asked to talk on the topic for 2 minutes or 3 minutes, and in the third task there are more philosophical or difficult questions which require advanced vocabulary also, and they also require handling of complex issues through language. Okay, so these three sections are there which are asked. So whosoever is interested, I'll ask you to join. Click in the on the screen where it says share screen. You can see two screens on your Facebook right now. In my phone it's at the bottom right side, so there might be a screen also. If anybody is willing, they can share a screen with me. Send the request, I'll accept, and we'll do a speaking practice. I'll wait 1 minute for you and you can do it now. And before you start this, please make sure you have got headphones, because otherwise the voice will be doubling. You would hear my voice 2 times, so in order to avoid that, please make sure you have got headphone so that my voice doesn't echo. We have got request from Mir Sahab. Let's see.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, Mir Sahab. Are you ready for this practice?
Yes, inshallah, hopefully.
Okay, perfect. I'll start asking questions straight away without any further delay. Okay?
Okay, sir.
Right. Do you live with your parents?
I used to live with my parents almost 3 to 4 years before. Recently, I'm living here in Saudi Arabia, so that's why I'm so far from my parents.
Mm-hmm.
But in fact, I'm missing them.
Mm-hmm.
Missing them a lot.
Do you often spend time with your family when you're home?
Yes, sir. Yes, exactly. When I'm going on vacation, that I'm mostly more I'm spending my most of time with my family to provide them a better environment, because already I am living abroad, so I'm also missing them and they also need me. So how much I can, I'm providing them time.
What do you like to do when you go out with your friends?
We are usually going for dinners or any banquet. It's according, depend on situation. What's our mood? If our mood is going on a sea view or any other place, any visiting place, so we are going there. or if we have a mood of and taking dinner or something, then we are mostly going to restaurants.
Do you like to spend time alone?
Yeah, probably when I am in a stress or I'm upset. So in that particular time, I want to spend time alone to maintain myself, to recover myself again for the next job.
Mhm. Do you have any hobbies that you share with your friends or family?
Yeah, I have hobby of playing cricket, and I'm interested in playing cricket. So definitely, I'm sharing this game with my parents.
Okay, let's move on and talk about your childhood. Where did you grow up?
I grew up in Hyderabad and the city of Pakistan. It's the most beautiful city, and I love it very much.
What kind of house did you live in?
It was a normal house, on two-story, double-story bungalow, and the normal family, average family are living. It was like that. So a small park outside of the home. So I really miss
Did
my
you
that home.
Mhm. Did you have your own room when you were a child?
No, sir. That time I didn't had my own room. We were living with our siblings, so most of time we were making jokes and playing games with each other. So at the end, so it was a very enjoyable time.
How often did you get in trouble as a child?
Um, Not much more because whenever I'm feeling, I felt trouble. That time my parents and my elders came forward to help me, to
Did
support me.
you did you used to argue with your parents? What was the topic of argument?
Uh, Not often, but on the occasion when we have any family decision or something, that time I'm giving my idea to them. So on that idea, if I'm thinking that I'm a right, so there is a always place of arguments.
Which family member were you closest to when you were growing up?
Definitely my mom. My mom, I'm very much close to my mom. She's loving me more. I think so. So that's she's.
Is it still the same now?
Yes, exactly. It's still Sam. She's loving me more. I'm sharing everything with her, and she is supporting me. And she is. I'm consider her as my hero.
Okay. Now I'll give you a topic. You take 1 minute, prepare for the topic, and we'll talk about it. Okay?
Okay,
You can take 1 to 2 minutes, and then I'll stop you. Okay?
okay, sir.
Describe your fondest memories as a child. Describe
Describe
your
my
beautiful memories of childhood.
beautiful memory.
You
Okay,
can
sir.
talk about when it was, where you were, and with whom, what you were doing, but you can talk anything that you want about your childhood memories, good memories of childhood.
Hmm. Hmm. So I have a time for 1 minute to think about it.
Yes, please. You have got 1 minute to make notes or think about it.
Hmm. Okay. Can I continue, sir?
Yes, please.
Hmm. Sir, once when I was studying in class seventh, that time we went on a picnic to Karachi. So it was a beautiful memory. I'm considering it a beautiful memory of my life because it was the first, and I went with my friends, my schoolmates. So, and it was the first time I went to Karachi. So I was very excited to visit the sea view, especially, and to visit the founder of Pakistan's tomb that's occurred in Karachi. So there is a other also very beautiful and very beautiful places are there. So it was a very excitement for me uh, to visit the Karachi, and I I enjoyed it very much. So and
Have you
we
told,
yes sir.
has, do you think this memory has influenced you, who you are today?
Uh, yeah, I am considering it that it's influenced me, influence on my knowledge, because before I didn't knew about the Karachi city, but then I visit the city, so I knew it about its history and the many visiting place of the Karachi. So I think that it's influenced me, influence on my knowledge.
Right. Why do people find it so important to remember what happened in the past?
Can you repeat, sir? Repeat the question.
Why do people find it so important to remember what happened in the past?
Probably they want to take lesson from it if they made any mistake, and if that is a good memory, so they want to think about, rethink about it, and enjoy it in their bedtime. So I think that it's a good remember
Recent
our
technology
yes.
Has recent technology changed how well our memory works?
Yes, sir. Technology is changed the memory, because now we have photographs in our fingertips on our mobile phones. So whenever we are seeing any new, it's a new advanced technology. Before maybe one decade before, it wasn't there. So now we can take pictures, we can make videos from our phones. So that are also putting a good impact on our memory.
How might new technological advances affect memory in the future?
Yes, they affect us, uh, because now we are not remembering more things on our mind like we were few decades before. Now almost everything we are saving on our cell phones. Maybe it is a contact number, maybe these are notes.
Right. Um, how will it affect society if science finds a way to edit or implant memories?
Implant memories. Sir, can you repeat it? Can you paraphrase this question?
How, sure, how it will affect if science finds out the way to implant a memory, to give a memory of someone else to you,
Hmm.
or delete memories.
Delete memories from our phones, from our technological things, artificial things, or from our mind.
Yes, from your mind.
Yeah, sir. Sir, we can delete it because we have a control on our mind. Whenever we are thinking that any bad memory is putting negative impact on myself or on my health, so we can refresh it like we are refreshing any computer or something. I'm thinking that we have that much of power, because being a human, we can delete our memories and we can memorize new things and advanced things which can make us happy.
Would you ever buy someone else's memory if possible? If so, whose?
Never, because I have my own memories and those are very beautiful, and I think that I'm good with my own memories, so I'm enjoying it, so I will never
Right.
buy.
Thank, thank you very much. Our session ends here. Thanks for joining.
Mm. Thank you very much,
Bye
sir.
bye.
Bye bye. Take care.
Right, everybody. So it was our speaking practice. It was a nice session. I spoke to Misa before as well. He seemed to have more confidence this time. He did make uh, of grammar, and then probably because of internet, or maybe because of his lack of listening, he couldn't understand some sentences, which is okay for asking for repetition, but it's really important that you should focus and understand what examiner is asking. I'll give more feedback detail later on. Thank you very much, everybody, for joining. Hope we'll have more speaking sessions in our next class on Monday. Bye bye, everybody. Take good care.